And we are back. Okay. I've I've played maybe an hour without recording, and I've also done some reviews of my own VODs. And needless to say, have been they've been rough. Unfortunately. They've been rough, unfortunately. I'm really just hoping now that we can take this next session a lot easier, resting and knowing that our audio is nicer. That being said, I'm going to customize this real quick. So blocks are fine. Friendly mobs, I'm going to turn these guys way down. Um, they're not so important to hear as they are to see. Ambient environment, I'm going to go a quarter. UI, I guess, the clicking it's fine. Weather's going to go way down to 10. Hostile mobs, we're going to try 40%. Players, I guess it's like me digging and whatnot, we can see. That's really not bad at all. Um, blocks at 40. Campfire's a little loud. Hi, puppy. Hi, Andy. And narrator's not really a thing. So that's what we're going with. I will be adjusting these settings VOD over VOD, but these are the settings that we're going with right now. Figured out what was happening. A quick explanation. My streaming software was capturing the game audio as its own thing and my desktop audio as its own thing, and essentially it was trying to capture the game sound twice, which just made everything sound like a big echo. But we're past that now. We are not we're only capturing one audio source. So anyways, let's review what I did in the hour session that was not recorded. Or I wanted to record it, I didn't do a whole lot. But upon review of the recording, rather than the stream, you can kind of see what I did. Okay, first of all, I have my shield up. Is that bow enchanted? No. For a second I thought it was. Smoke these guys. Good grief. There's another one behind me too. Maybe we can get a music disc. What? That arrow clearly... Oh my god. Ooh, he's one tap. I think. Yes! Is that Melohi? Or Melohai? Or... Another one. Give me another one. Yes! I don't recognize the things as they're... Yes, I rarely recognize them, but I recognize that disc. Alright. Well, that's an exciting way to start this episode. um... Anyways, now that we're out of that mess, for the most part. Sorry, I thought the ticking of my new farm was part of, what was a skeleton or something. I thought it was like a, well, the dispenser, actually it was the dispenser sound. The dispenser sound, I thought I was getting shot at by a skeleton. Anyways, anyways. Um, I spent a couple hours, maybe an hour and a half, I don't know, making this little farm. It's a type of auto farm. It's very basic. Um, Underneath we got a rail cart bouncing back and forth, and it's dropping things into this hopper. And when this kelp grows to be 3 blocks tall, it'll harvest this. Whatever floats, whatever gets stuck on the bottom is harvested. So we are automatically farming kelp. I do have plans to automatically do bamboo and sugarcane as well. And then I made a little chicken dispenser. So the idea behind this is that when the chickens grow up, and they should, the chickens will eventually begin entity cramming and they will drop raw chicken. And the way this is dispensing eggs is there's another chamber up here that is basically, it's just full of chickens. It's got so many chickens in it. What I think's happening in this lower chamber is that they're not cramming quite yet. They're cramming occasionally, but I think they're occupying these 4 corners perfectly to where there's not quite 24 chickens in that corner. There's not quite 24 chickens in that corner, or this one. So it's a slow process, but every once in a while you can just kind of chuck a bunch more eggs in. You can see if the machine works or not. They're gonna fuse into one chicken. But eventually, they end up cramming. It has worked that way. And then it's just free raw chicken and feathers, which I can sell to my my good old friends at the village over there. We also have this going. It's not super successful, but it does work. Um, a lot of what's in here is not from what has dropped out of this. And I will be making a nicer mob farm at some point. Somehow, I will. But yeah, that's the gist of things. And I feel like there should be a recap of things now that I've got audio that's not being captured twice. So I'm going to do that real quick. I started my Forever World. I basically wandered around. I can't believe I just did that. I basically wandered around for a really long time, finding various locations. I decided to mark down a bunch of coordinates in a book that I carry around sometimes. It's not on me now. And that's all in episode 1. Let's see. That's all in the first session. I ended up settling in this mountain and kind of working around the surrounding area as we can see now. Um, Honestly, a lot of the time that I've spent has been in the mine that's nearby, this giant cave. Uh, so there's a lot of mining sessions that go into that, but I end up finding a mine shaft down there, plenty of resources. I end up dying to a what you would call it, a trial chamber, trying to figure out what that's about. Um, I've only died a couple of times so far in this world. Thank goodness it hasn't been more. Um, and honestly, most recently, it's just been grinding out different types of farms, like getting supplies to build. That's all that's happened. It sounds so simple, but there's literally like 24 hours of footage with audio, and they're posted. By the time I post this session, they're posted um, as incremental uh, episodes. So session one is its own thing, and then the ones with really bad audio are like 1.1, 1.2, and so on. But anyways, we live here. There's really not a whole lot going on in this world, so I'm glad that audio issue happened sooner rather than later. But anyways, yeah, I've got this is me. This is the forever world so far. There's not a lot going on. It's still brand spanking new, baby. I did build a second layer to this house, and I kind of designed a little yard for it. Maybe I'll put a roof on soon. Who knows? Probably not. My goal was to finish up in the between portion when I was trying to figure out how to do that observer farm. I think I decided my goal was to finish up the observer farm and begin the process of figuring out how to get this water, this flushing farm to work. And I know how. I know how to do this. I just have chosen not to because it's going to be a lot of work. But anyways, that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be working on this flushing farm. I did write down new to-do list items as well, so we can go check that out. Let's see. Let's toss these. Let's get the pigs bread. I don't know if I'm gonna do the sheep. I might do the chickens. I think I've got a bunch of seeds in one of the chests nearby. Alright, I think that's everybody. I've got a lot of piggies. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I do not. So this was the result of ending my previous chicken farm. I'm worried that these guys are not growing. But that's okay. That is alright. I'm gonna take a quick trip to the... Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna leave the carrots in there as well. I'm gonna put seeds in here. We're gonna drop off our discs. Oh, and I guess the last thing that I made was a smelting system. Not very exciting. Not terribly exciting. Zombie villager? You down here? He's probably up. He's probably up top. Oh, creepers. That's actually really nice. We are working towards getting a lot of gunpowder. Hold on, actually have the worst part about this. Oh, there's another creeper. The worst part about this farm is if I want to collect the experience, I have to do that. And then that can go in there, and then if a creeper drops down, he could blow up in my face. Pause. And it's just, there's a baby zombie villager. What the heck? There's 2 zombie villagers in there right now. I don't have the means to help them out, but I would like to. Although I would like to, I do not have the means at the moment. We're going to take a look at our to-do list. Our to-do list. Yes, I was thinking about getting a netherite pickaxe. We do have some dynamite, which would make mining in the nether relatively easy as long as I can get to the right depth. Finish the rail farms, definitely want to do that first. Add a roof to the farmhouse, we can do that after. Figuring out mending armor, because my diamond armor has seen better days. Maximize the village. That's going to be a while. Probably not going to do that today. The iron farm's probably not going to happen today either. We could move the cows, and we can begin sorting out the flood farm to be somewhat usable. So let's see about finishing the rail farms. I do want to drop off the music discs, and what we're going to do is we're going to actually have the music off. We're going to take our jukebox with us and play our music discs. We have a rather large collection, which I'm pretty proud of. I feel like I never collect music discs in Minecraft. And I actually don't know how many there are anymore. But yeah, we're just gonna listen to the Minecraft music discs as we work. First we're gonna sleep, and then we're gonna pick a jam. I'm waiting to see if this is a different amount at some point. I feel like the chicks aren't growing, though, for some reason. There's no way there's not... There's no way there's not 24 chickens here. If I jump in there, I'm getting smoked. You know? I'm trying to move them around and shuffle them, but... that's alright. Alright, let's sleep. Might turn the friendly mob noise down as well while we're over here. The chickens and the pigs and the sheep are so loud. And I want to be able to hear my music. Friendly mobs. All the way down to 2%. They're so loud. Now they feel like they're far in the distance, which is nice. Jukebox. Let's start with Ward. My favorite funeral march. Jukebox. Alrighty. Okay. Let's grab ourselves. We need one observer, a lot of redstone, and at least one observer. A lot of redstone. I'm gonna take the torches. We do need a bunch of pistons. We do have the iron for it. Weirdly enough, we're kind of like low on cobblestone. These 2 stacks, I'm pretty sure, are all I have. Oh, these 3 stacks. Thank goodness. I've got more than that. Okay. We'll be fine then. We need 9 pistons is what we need. So I need to make a few more of these. 9 pistons for one section of our wall. So there's that. 1, 2, and then another 9 for the other parts. So we got our pistons. I'm gonna need a little more redstone than that. At least a little bit more redstone than that. We're also gonna need... We're gonna need to smelt some stone. We do have fuel in here, do we not? We do. It should be the top ones, right? There we go. We're gonna need more not comparators. What are these called? Repeaters. We're gonna need a few more repeaters. We're gonna do this system at the back of each of these, which is obviously gonna take some space. There might be a better way to do this. I just haven't messed around with redstone in such a long time, and I'm not really worried about overdoing it, having a crazy looking system at the moment. If there's a more efficient way, I will figure it out later. By myself. I want to learn Minecraft, you know. Alright, so with what we have, though, we will make some... Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. We will make as many repeaters as possible. That's a good start. I didn't have any more in here, did I? No, I did not. That's fine. We're gonna put the good old sword and bow away. Keep the Silk Touch pick on hand. Now, normally, I think the thing about the kelp is that once it's 3 blocks tall, it does float at the top, and that is a weakness to this type of farm, because some of it does not get collected. I could try to make this taller and see if the items will stack and still sink, and I'll still end up collecting more over time. But I know definitely since bamboo and sugarcane fall, you know, the items are affected by gravity and not floating because of water. I really don't mind this being taller. I'm worried the more water that I add, the more items might float and escape. So we're going to leave this 3 blocks tall. And I might just do 3 blocks tall for everything, because sugarcane only grows to 3 blocks tall. And bamboo grows really, really fast. So we're going to do that. I did learn in the process of making this thing that as much as I like using glass panes, glass is pretty necessary for this build, because the little gap between the glass pane, like this edge right here, can hold on to blocks and keep items from being collected by the little minecart below. So I learned last time as well that we want to definitely get the minecart in motion. I can't remember if I already have one here though, or not. Let me look. I don't think I do. I don't have a minecart in motion just yet. So we're going to destroy one of these. and we'll use that as our opening for our minecart. This is going to be glass, which I'll place last. Let's just set up the back of this thing, shall we? So the difficult part about this center bit is that over here I've just got one observer on the end, and then I can run this all the way down. I might be able to do observers for each of these and activate the piston below it. I probably can. I've got a bunch of observers, but I don't have that many, you know? As you can see, we got a bunch of kelp at the top, but it does collect most of it, which is fine. I think it collects most of it. How many? 5 pieces? I don't know. It's just automatic, and that's all that matters to me. That's all that matters to me. It does function. Anyways. Bamboo. What I was trying to say was, I have to do this centrally, I think, to make it look somewhat nice. So we're going to put our observer here, and then I have to figure out what sort of... Oh, it's going to be facing the wrong way, isn't it? I don't know why I used my silk touch pick there. Okay, I couldn't remember if it was going to be facing away from me or not. There we go. So I will, I also don't have that many bricks either. I need to be smelting a lot of stone, I guess. Yeah, let's just smelt a stack of cobble. We'll do half a stack of sand and a stack of cobblestone. Keep passing up my stuff. Throw the sand back in here. Alright. I don't need the bamboo in my inventory either. Okay. Alright, so we got our observer where we want it. Now to figure out how to align the cobblestone. And I also have to take out, let's begin by taking out the, yeah, the back of this real quick. There we go. So now we can get our pistons where they need to be. This should be kind of like that. Doo-doo. So, putting the observer there, and if I grab a piece of bamboo, right? Oh, that went off again. Cool. If I put a piece of bamboo here, we can't tell. There's no function to it just yet, but when the bamboo grows to this position, what I want it to do, like over here, is chop everything down at the piston height. However, observers immediately above the pistons don't activate the thing below them, unfortunately. The signal is always behind them. Okay, whatever, dude. It's nighttime. Look at this. It's bedtime, boys. So that's why we have to do that sort of crazy alignment. Oh, there's dudes over there. Maybe they'll be gone in the morning. The game really wants me to do a raid. Let's test out my bow skills. My bow skills suck. Oh, it's way too high. Oh my god. Good grief. Got him. Tagged him. Alright, I suck at this. Thanks for the ominous bottle, I guess. One bamboo, one kelp. Yeah, I don't care. I'm a liar. I want the banner. I'm gonna have a storage room full of banners for how many pillagers that I've smoked. Check down here every once in a while as well. Rain! Now the game's killing me, man. Game's killing me. So we'll get these into a basic position. Could be using scaffolding for this, but I'm going to use some ugly blocks. So we want to take this down. I guess I could grab more dirt instead of using my precious cobblestone. We want a platform like so, with repeaters at the back. Except we need... However... Actually, you know what? I don't need that. I can just pick one of these sides. I'm a fool. I would like for it to have been central, but I don't think the overall design is going to work well that way, so we're just going to choose this one and do the exact same sort of deal that we had on the side over here. So we're going to have our observer block here. That's the wrong way. And I did it again. Why am I like this? Will I ever get it right? Probably not. There we go. So now we get to run redstone down and around like this. Just have to do... I have to figure out how to get a repeater in here somewhere. I'm thinking it's this one, but it's probably not. Yeah, this has to go out one more, unfortunately. So it's got to go out like this. And we need a repeater here. What an ugly machine. So every time redstone hits a repeater, the strength of the signal is increased. I remember that much. Up to its maximum, right? So I just need the signal to get to here, and then once it's at this repeater, it's got enough strength to reach all the way to the end through this redstone line here. And right now we're just going for function. We're not really going for form. I will figure out how to make this look nice eventually. But we're going to run the redstone like that. And then we're just going to do the exact same thing over here, basically. I'm going to choose to put our observer here. which means I need to be standing here-ish, right? Yep, I remembered that time. Whoops. We want our pistons here. Did I make an extra piston? What happened? Oh, I just didn't do this one. Well, that's no good. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. Well, now I gotta redo the back of this. Whoopsie daisy. Well, let's figure this out then. So you should do a third. I feel like I curved it too soon. So if I go out like this instead, we can do this. I just feel like the shape right here is better. Could I bring this in one? Am I silly? Probably. Yeah. Oh, well, it worked. For these three. So that was cool. Spooked me for a second. Yeah, that's what we gotta do. So we gotta go like this. Like this. Out 1/4. Out 1/4. Right? Except over 4 and down 1. It works. Ouch. It's alive. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. What am I doing wrong? Oh. Don't mind me. Don't mind me one bit. First try. Okay. Goodness gracious. Let's go to sleep. Hopefully the rain goes away. Sleep in my open my open roof house. Open ceiling, I guess. No ceiling, open ceiling, no roof. Open. I don't know what to call it right now. Unfinished is what it really is. Okay. Here we go. Very cool, very cool. Now I just need to make a bunch of repeaters. Yes! It worked! It freaking worked. Let's go. It works eventually. That's crazy. Now we got a bunch of glass and stone blocks to work with. Let's go ahead and set the minecart up. Which means I need a minecart. And I'm gonna need another hopper. And a chest. For the bamboo, at least. This is minimum resources right now. Hopper, minecart with hopper. Okay, okay. Just to get the cart rolling, you know. Hopefully it reaches the other side with a little push. Oh, it did. And I got in the way. Alright, so now it's bouncing back and forth. And I realize I put my sand up, but I need one more piece. Put that there. I used all my stone, apparently. That's going there. I need a top layer over here. I think I'm gonna do that. Makes the structure feel full and complete. I need to replace this though. I want it to be the same sort of thing all the way around, so I'm just gonna replace this. I did begin this with sugarcane, and then I realized I needed fuel, which is why I have charcoal in there at the moment. So I switched over to this farm here, so I can get some sort of fuel going. But that's why there's water here, is what I was trying to say. I'm gonna do a handful of blocks at a time, because I don't want to smelt more stone than I need to. So I guess we could leave this. I do want to have dirt around this thing, so I'm not... So it's not dipped into the... So the elevation's nice. It's nice and level all the way around, and I can walk up onto it if I need to. I need more dirt is what I need. Though I'm probably going to end up using all of this anyways, aren't I? And then I want this, like so I can get up to these platforms if I need to. Yeah, I'm going to use all of this, aren't I? So we need to go out one. We got to go down here. Do this, then this. Or I want it to be exactly how I had it. Like so. All the way down. Repeaters in. Make sure that's not blocked. And now I just gotta make a bunch of repeaters. For real. That's all I need. It is working. Sorry, chickens. You've met your end. You've met your maker. Any bad guys down here? Ow. Missed the ladder. No. Alright, bunch of repeaters. Come on now. I gotta smelt another stack of stone or something. I could go mining with the silk touch pick too. I just have not done that yet. I might as well do a full stack. Half here, half here. I've got plenty of fuel for both. So the difference now is this needs to be covered up with glass, which is fine. But the last thing is that this right here needs to be water. Whoops, wrong pickaxe. If I want this to be sugarcane, which I do. I do want it to be sugarcane. So we'll just hit the ends like this, and I guess I could here we'll do I have a plan. I'm just gonna use some waterlogged blocks. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know if it's a good idea or a bad idea. That's way too many. I only needed 9. Well, no, I can do cap that in. I might as well square that off. I'll do the same, yeah, the same on the opposite side when I finish this. Grabbing a bunch of buckets. Okay. But if I do this, it stays, right? Is that infinite? It sure is. Of course it is. I've got one more. Which one's not infinite? I guess we can test. Oh, I guess they're all infinite. I'm dumb. Of course it was. Of course it went infinite because, yeah. I don't know why I felt the need to fill in every single one. Okay. Uh, and then like I said, might as well square that up. Cover this. Same thing here. Square this up. I need more stone, dang it. Thank you. I think 12 more blocks will be sufficient because I gotta do this layer up here. No, I guess not. Unless... Yes. That was it. That was what I needed. Now we're gonna use the rest of these to make a heck ton of redstone repeaters after I sleep. I'm happy that this is working out the way I thought it would. So I gotta put the minecart in. I need another minecart. Good grief. Which, I don't think there's a way to separate the chest from the minecart, right? I just have to make a new one. Which means I need 3 more bits of iron. Which is kind of crazy. I've used a lot of iron in this. That's okay. One of our future builds will be, there's no one down here. Should have known. One of our future builds is going to be an iron farm, and I'll never want iron ever again. Ever. Yeah, I don't know how I want this set up. I don't know how I want my inventory done. Anyways. I guess we're smelting iron now. I could swap out one of those furnaces down there with the chests to be blast furnace, but it's not that important. Okay, we need one more. Good thing we've got all of this. Let's do like just 20. There. I might as well dry all of this as well while I'm here. So we'll just throw that in as is. I know it's not going to get the whole stack, but that is okay. I just need fuel, man. I need fuel. Bunch of ominous bottles. Got so many. 4? I've got 1, 2, 3, and now 4. These bottles are so ominous. So mysterious. Haven't harvested these in a minute. I'm glad the mushrooms grew. They're a nice little decoration piece. Alright. So I need a chest. Do I have any wood up here? I sure do. Thank goodness. Should honestly take this down to the building area. What was I saying? I need a chest. I need a minecart. I need a hopper. And I need a minecart with hopper. We can set that on the rail. And I think that was it. Hi, Piggy. Bye, Piggy. Take this down with me while I can. Almost level 20 or 37. That's kind of crazy. It's kind of silly. It's pretty high level. Decently high level. Good for enchanting. Alrighty. So now we get to... We're gonna need to make a bunch more repeaters, which I'll do in a second. Let's break this open real quick. Yep, I saw that coming from a mile away. Get that thing on a roll. Make sure it's bouncing back and forth. It sure is. We can place down our sugarcane now. We can take down this giant sugarcane. I don't know. I don't even know what you would call this. Oh, I had some in here too. The torch. Sugarcane wall is what it is. I do need a little bit more glass. Just fine. Let's make our repeaters. We need 5. We need 5 or 6 to do this, correct? I'll count it out real quick. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these, and then we need 1 and 9, so 10. We need 16 repeaters. I don't have enough torches for that. I do not have enough redstone torches for that. What am I missing? Oh, now I'm missing the redstone itself, of course. Make 10. Alright, let's begin with that. Yes. I suppose. Alright, so the bamboo farm is functional. We need this here. That there. I realized I haven't been playing music like I had wanted to, so we're gonna switch that out now. I immediately forgot about playing a different song. Let's play Mall. Oh, we're so chill now. I need 3, 7. I need 16 pieces of glass as well. A little low on that resource, but that is a-okay. What a nice farm. What a nice farm we have. Yes, dude. Oh my god, this... I was waiting for this part to happen. I can't... I'm so happy that this is working out the way I want it to. Everybody's seen, you know, the lava chicken farm for cooked chicken, but the feathers are sellable. And the raw chicken is sellable. And that means experience as well. So I'd rather have raw chicken. I'd rather use entity cramming than lava to cook the chicken. Perfect. Now let's add a little bit of light to this thing, so we're not getting blown up in the middle of the night. You feel me? And this is going to be a little bit different due to... I guess I could have done these normally, but it's just from the left-hand side, basically. If you're looking at it like a clock or circular, it's left-hand side, left-hand side, left-hand side as you go around. So this little bit right here, I'm just going to do like that. Heck yeah. We'll do the corners as well. More light, please. Chilling. Very cool. So we've got a fuel source, we've got another fuel source if I really want to. You can turn bamboo into wood, correct? And then turn that into charcoal. We've got a lot of farms going now. A crap ton of farms. A stupid amount of farms. Gosh, this is so nice. It's not nice, but you know, it works. Which leads me to my next project, man. That leads me to my next project. We gotta figure out what to do with this hill over here. Anybody down here? Oh, maybe. Hello. Thank you. 25 gunpowder. It's not bad. That's a few pieces of dynamite. Okay. So, let me just do this real quick. Let's see. So the issue with the farm right now is when you run the water, and I can release the water, it's that it gets caught up in these pools, so we do have to, in fact, go at this level here. We have to go at this edge. So I've got to lift all this up and fill in the gaps here. The water needs to sit at this edge. I'm surprised that didn't break. Mal was nice. That was a good song. Let's pick another one. We're gonna go with whatever's next. Far. Far appears to be next. Carrots, seeds, more carrots, wheat, more seeds. Okay. Okay. So as I was saying, the water needs moved. We're gonna take a stack of dirt. Um, hopefully I don't do. Hopefully I don't need too much pick power here. You know. But that might be the case. We're gonna go through our shovel. Our shovel's gonna break probably in this process. Uh. And the other thing is, I want the underneath of this hill to look like a dripstone cave. So, we have quite a bit of excavating to do. So if I fill these in, these are just going to become dirt blocks anyways. The water will run to the cobblestone line that I've got going down there. Obviously, as we add more, it will reach this point. But these 3 blocks reach that far. And I could add another one here. This is just for testing. But basically what I want to do is I want to I bet this is gonna breach the cave. Okay, thank goodness it did not. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I'm keeping that around. The structure is just gonna be kind of weird, so I have to figure out this back line here, right? So the pistons are gonna go here, and then I have to move everything up to follow the edge of this. And if I can just get this section here to work, I think that'll be success. And I'll just have to add more and more as I go on. Like, I want to do this section right here. And then next time I'll do this section. Next time I'll do this section. Until it levels out, you know? So we're going to be adding on little by little, incrementally. That's the best way to do it, in my humble opinion. Which means we need more stone, because we're going to be building with it. Yippee! And actually, now that I think about it, now's a great time to get down here and just start excavating the stone with the silk touch pick. Because it's gonna be a big process. Let's see. I don't know how many more pistons I can make either. Sticky pistons to be specific. I think I've got a little less than half a stack of. I think I've got 20 slime balls at least. But yeah, I would like to design the bottom of this farm to be a dripstone cave. Just a very decorated and pretty space. I can have axolotls down here, and I think the overall design of dripstone, the aesthetic of dripstone caves are very, very nice. So that's what I want to do. Just going to require some excavation. We're just going to use this iron pick with silk touch the best we can. We were using it for the glass earlier, but I don't know how much material I want to take off the back of this, because clearly it's got to be at this level. So I think just a very basic staircase, you know, right here. I'm not going to chop off much more than this. I might have gone a little too far there, but it is what it is for the moment. It is what it is for the moment. And now we've got a little bit of material to work with as well. That's all I needed. We do, yeah, this is what I mean. We need to do something like this. Keep things level. And then how many pistons do I need? I need 2, 3, 4 pistons. So let's make those. Let's get those out of the way. It's gonna be redstone. I've got some iron. I think it's 1 iron per piston. We need cobblestone for the base, and then we need some planks. That should be enough. And then I gotta go grab the slime balls. Whoops. I gotta go grab the slime balls from the upper portion of my base. I'm so happy this works. I'm gonna say it every time I pass by and there's more chicken in there. That's just not growing yet. It seems. This is growing fine, so that'll work soon. This is working for sure. We've seen it in action. Will bamboo grow when it's surrounded like this? I don't see why not. We'll choose new music here in a second too. Next up, we're gonna play Chirp. We got this one at the start of this session. I've always enjoyed the music disc. I've never been obsessed over them though. I can't remember what Chirp sounds like. I'm sure it's good though. I'm sure it's just fine. Slime balls. We've got, oh, I remember now. During one of the sessions in the trial chamber, the creatures were oozing. So we've got plenty. But we're just gonna work with 4 for now. I will take some of these down though. I am going to need them eventually. We're gonna take this dried kelp and continue to dry out the stuff that we got up here. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, it's basically two bits. We'll go to sleep. Let the furnaces smelt a little bit. Get that iron going. Need a few more pieces. One more. Give me one more. There we go. I can throw a little bit of iron in there to even it out. It's 6 pieces I was missing to get 40. Yes. Alright. Let's go play our music. Do 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 do. And once I finish up this farm here, once I get the water flowing, I think we might take a trip to the Nether and see about getting some netherite, or trying to find some ancient debris. And if I'm feeling very adventurous, we'll do a nether fortress as well. We'll try to find one. Something we have yet to find. So the pistons are in place. I do need to do something like this. Pistons, dirt on top for when they are extended. Let's go ahead and make 4 repeaters as well. I think we've got some creatures above and below. I think. Okay, I'm just dumb. I'm hopeful, man. I'm hopeful. They're in there. We can hear them. I guess if we're working over here, I need to move the music. The jukebox. Bring my jukebox with me. Oh, hell yeah. Alright. Give myself a little more headroom here. Why'd I do that? Alright, so we'll figure out the back of the system here in a sec. We need 4 more repeaters for the 4 new pistons that we just put down. Which means I've got the stone. I'm going to need the torches for it as well. Each repeater uses 2, so I need 8. I need 7. Four repeaters. You know what? Chirp is really good. I like chirp. 1, 2. Break this for now. Lever activation makes things simple. A little bit of redstone. At some point, I do need to add some sort of mechanism that I guess I could just do this as decoration and have only this portion, because this is a pretty big farm. If the whole thing worked, it'd be pretty cool. I don't know. Actually, I have no idea how many blocks I have available to me right now. And if I put this here, this should move everything the way that I want it to. Alright, cool. And then need another water bucket. We need to cover this up. Whoa. And then we can check the flow. And see exactly what it covers. Rest in peace, that torch. So it goes pretty far. If I just align it here, I mean, that's a pretty big harvesting area. It's a decent harvesting area. Okay, so now we get to do a little bit of terraforming. Let's extend these. Actually, let's release that one more time. Let's make a little walk there. And now I'm going to dig through the sides on where just kind of give myself a guideline to the edges. That's not good. I've just flooded part of the downstairs. So these are here for the water that was above, but we're not doing that anymore. Okay, so water needs to sit right here. Which is doable. I want to say the easiest way to do this is just to start moving everything downward. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start moving everything down at least 2 blocks, I think. My diamond shovel is gonna break a little sooner than I would have liked it to have, or would have liked it to, would like it to. I know what I'm saying. I know what I mean. Do you? Probably not. Probably sound crazy. That's okay. Now, I probably don't need to go this far over with it, but I'm going to do just a little more than I think I need to. And now, we have to go down. Might as well use this as stone. Pick up as much stone as possible. I might spend a few levels and a little bit of iron to repair this. Okay. Let's see. Well, yeah, let's repair. Let's repair this thing. Surely there's zombies below me right now. Surely. Just like 10 creepers? I'll take that. What the hell? Yeah, give me that. It's kind of scary. Oh, hello. Decent amount of XP. There's still some sitting in that hopper. I'm never going to collect it. Let's go repair. Let's go repair this pick. And if I'm smart, and that's a big if, what we can do is add a little bit of unbreaking to this thing. Do I have unbreaking books? No. If I can get an unbreaking book really quickly. Like super fast. Like super duper fast. Like stupid fast. Like first try fast. Okay, it's unbreaking. But not really what I want. It's better than nothing. But not good enough. I'm disenchanting this book. Again! Oh, Lord. I took a chance on getting multiple enchantments, and I regret it. Come on. Come on, game. A little bit of unbreaking. Good grief. A little bit of unbreaking for your boy. I guess I don't have the thing maxed out, do I? So I'm not getting crazy enchantments. Bro. Alright. Brother. A little bit of unbreaking for me, please. A little bit of unbreaking for my Silk Touch pick, please. What's the max level? 20? I mean, I've used a bunch of levels now. Smite efficiency protection. I should have just taken the unbreaking one, shouldn't I have? Yep. Yep, should have done. I should have taken the unbreaking. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. Never give in. Never give in. Always go after what you want. And go after it with everything that you've got. Alright, so now I've got an unbreaking 3 pick. That's cool. Easy. Easy. Sleep. Make a bunch of dried kelp blocks. Guess not that many, but we've got some fuel now, so that's cool. Take that down to the smelting area. Ow. Creepers. Okay, the zombie absolutely ruined that for me just then. Ooh, that was close. Please. Oh, these guys despawned. Dang. Dang it. Boo. Boo the zombies. There were like 4 creepers, and I was so excited to get a little bit more gunpowder. In this world, we fill in our creeper holes. No matter the cost. Alright, so something that I've noticed is that the bamboo farm has not moved. And I'm wondering if it's because bamboo can't grow when it's surrounded by blocks. But this one totally can. I don't know what's up with this. Maybe I've just been unlucky. Interesting. I'm dropping off this down here. Anybody? No? Okay. Alright, we're gonna keep going down just a little bit. I do have to get underneath. Oh, you know what else I should have done? Should have made a another. Should have made myself a nice shovel. That's alright. Yes. Say goodbye to the shovel, man. Whoa. It's not gone yet. We're not gone yet. Okay. So here's the edge that I'm working on. The I feel like I should just it's easy. It's gonna be easier from the top, weirdly. Um so we need to do something like this. Whoops. So that will hold the water that I need it to for one portion of the farm. Okay, now I get to do it again. Let's see. So we want water here. Okay, there's a couple layers, and I need to do another one here somewhere. Though part of me wants to fill this in right now. I don't want my shovel to break. It served me so well, but it's what a shovel's for, man. What a shovel's for. Um, I don't know why I'm getting so confused. There we go. I gotta go so far down. I've got a lot of digging to do. And it's dork. It's freaking dork. That's the bottom, so we need this to be the back wall. Okay, so there's 3 layers. Now, this part right here is gonna be crappy. Cruppy? It's gonna be cruppy. Goodbye, shovel. Oh, ho, ho. My poor shovel. Um, Dang, what a soldier. Served me so well. And I think for maybe the last one, I don't have to do something like this. Not necessarily. Why did I should just leave this open? Hold up. For just another second, and then I can do this. Alright. So now we've got a system that both has water flowing over it and will hydrate the farm. This appears to be hydrating this, which is good. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if it'll hydrate that block though, which is a little awkward. There might just be a ledge here, which is fine. There might be a ledge on the first one. I'll figure that out in the future. We want to cover that. I realized, keep forgetting music. What's next? Probably lava chicken. Yeah. Lava chicken. I've not seen the Minecraft movie. It is... Okay, before we continue. It is June 14th, 2026, and I've not seen the Minecraft movie. Anyways. Oh, why is it... Oh, that's awkward. That's awkward. That's why that's not working. Alright. Let's sleep. Okay. Anyways. I need to till the land. I'll just make I'll make an iron hoe. I'll use the copper one, but I'm gonna need another. Oops, why'd I do that? And it's, you know what, if this does not get hydrated on each of these planes, which it doesn't look like it's going to be, I really don't mind that having one pathway to walk on. I think that's going to be just fine. Which, that appears to be the case. That appears to be the case. Did I not add water to that one? Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Well, that was pleasant. That was good. I like that. Oop. There we go. Now we're rocking. Now we're moving. Now we're Minecrafting. Okay, so these terraces should work just fine. This last layer is not gonna work out, but this, I think this looks fine. Is a-okay. So I can have a walkway between each one if I really need to. And then I gotta do another one here, which I've already done. I don't know how I skipped that one. That was weird. Um, so water's only gonna hydrate up until this point. So unless I can figure out how to have hoppers down here and hydrate this last portion, I don't know what to do with this spot necessarily. But this should work just fine the way that I want it to. Water flows. It's going to spread over there, but that's okay. But it does reach its... It does reach the point that I want it to. Which is all that really matters for the moment. I will add the hoppers later. I just don't feel like doing that right now. We're gonna throw all this in. We're gonna see about getting some netherite. Because my tools are just worse for wear, man. We're also going to sell a lot of carrots and whatnot here in a second. Hopefully a stack of this stuff is gonna be okay. We're gonna breed our animals. We're gonna take our pork. Gonna sell a lot of the stuff to the butcher that we have. We're gonna do. I have heard that plants will grow faster in Minecraft if you alternate them like this. I've never tried it, but that's how I'm gonna design my farm right now. Not that I need this much wheat, but whatever. There we go. The carrots are more valuable for selling. They're just a better deal. Is that the last layer? No, we got one more. Would you look at that? That was near perfect. Let's see. We're gonna do a couple things. We're going to take these seeds. We're gonna breed the chickens. We're gonna breed the sheep. We're gonna breed the pigs. And then we're probably gonna have to get rid of some sheep and some pigs. I don't know about the chickens yet. The chickens will get rid of themselves. Alright. I don't know how many sheep I've had in here. I think we've got plenty. No idea how many pairs we bred. Oh my god, yeah, we gotta get rid of some pigs. Not before doing this, though. I need the levels pretty bad, honestly. I used a bunch of them. I used way too many of them. Level 20, let's go. I am accidentally right-clicking some of the piglets. Okay, still getting some hearts. Alright, I'm just gonna... Sorry, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Ooh, shit. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That was a lot of pigs. That is a lot of pork. We're gonna do a couple more. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 20, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40 pigs. Alright, yeah, that seems a lot more manageable. I'll leave the sheep for now. The chickens, I gotta collect all their stuff and get them in here. Good grief, man. Alright, let's toss the eggs where they need to go real quick. This thing's ticking away with no eggs to toss. We want to throw some fuel in here. If it needs it. Sure does. That's just loaded and ready to go. There are slime balls in here. I don't need this. Hold on to the sticks. Iron can go down here for now. Let's sort out some other parts of my inventory real quick as well. We'll breed. Give me a sec. Breed the chickens for what it's worth. The more chickens we have back here, I mean it's the same thing, you know. It'll eventually end up being a chicken dispenser. Which is fine by me. Oh my god, there's so many of you. Okay, good enough. And honestly, I can do this too if I wanted to. If I can reach them. There's so many eggs. I don't need those, not really. We want to take the chicken with us. We want to take the feathers as well, because we can sell those, and we've got even more over here. We'll sleep. We'll head over to the village, and we'll get a lot of experience and a lot of emeralds. I'm very hopeful. I'm gonna take the wheat for the cows. Haven't visited the cows in a minute. Can I throw buckets in there? I totally can. What about the rest of my arrows? Yes, please. Thank you. Good old bundles. Great addition. Alright. They'll sort themselves out. Put that guy. I don't even think I hit him. I think the fire got him. Why am I doing this to myself? Drop the sticks. They're just sticks, man. 3 gunpowder is worth way more than 11 sticks at this stage. Alright, let's go see about breeding our cows. Oh, I did not mean to drop the whole thing. I meant to drop one. Because I want an even amount before I start breeding the cows. No idea how many cows are over here. I always pass them. I do that all the time. Oh, good grief. Alright, there's a lot of you. There's so many. Are there perchance 60 of you? Oh, I gotta fix that hole in the middle of this thing. Still finding cows to breed. Okay, we're at an even number. Now uneven. Now we're back to even. Okay, I'm gonna say that's all of them. Good grief. There's like 50 some cows in there. Now there's more. There's like 75 cows in there. That's a lot. It's a lot of animals. I really should have just gave the rest of the wheat to the baby cows. Alright, my villagers. Wherefore art thou, my villagers? I don't have anything to sell to you this time around. I gotta go to my man the Fletcher, who's probably over here. Yes, sir. I got arrows. I mean feathers for you, brother. What do you mean? There you go. Why wasn't it stacking? There we go. Thank you. Thanks, man. I guess I could have brought string as well, but my inventory is, as you can see, full. Go over here to good old farmer, the farmer man. Sell a bunch of carrots to the boy. Hopefully we can pick up, let's pick up some golden carrots because I need something to eat. And I just don't feel like, why isn't that stacking? I just don't feel like, cooking all the chicken that I got. There's not really a point. It's for selling. Chicken's for selling. I think I see, yes, butcher. You are not who I'm looking for. Unless I just haven't upgraded. Hold on. I beg your finest pardon. What happened to the other butcher? I had a maxed out butcher, did I not? That's the whole reason I have the chicken. Why are you over here? Hello? I don't trust this guy anymore. What happened, man? Why are you just wandering around like that? It's dangerous out here. I don't have any beef, and he doesn't have a pork trade. I didn't even realize that. Maybe we can get the other guy to do a pork trade. That'd be nice. Hey man, you gotta get back here. It's dangerous. Is he just wandering now? What the hell? How'd you do that? How'd you break free? Hey man. I don't know what you think you're up to, but you're stuck with me, brother. That is not the recipe that I wanted. I wanted a boat. There we go. Hey man. Yeah. We're going back home. Whether you like it or not. Oh god. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Okay, hold up. I was worried that would happen. He's trying to make a run for it. Nice try, Buster. Now, that's a little worrisome. I don't want my villagers to be escaping. I could go into the water, but I'm not going to. This is a land journey. This is a slow and painful punishment for him and no one else. Look, man, did he take your profession or what? What do you think you're doing? Yeah, there's already a butcher. Boy, he took your block, didn't he? Yeah, crazy. People acting like fools out here. I'm sorry that happened to you. I'll leave a boat over here just because I don't want that in my inventory. Well, that was interesting. I don't think I've ever witnessed that. He must have just wandered too far off, and then somehow the job block got claimed, and he was like, "Oh, I guess I'm getting kicked out of my own house." Okay, so now that the inventory is a little empty, we're going back for the cows. Sorry, cows. And I'm also gonna have to head back home and grab some books so I can get some mending books. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50 cows. That seems appropriate. We can go back and sell the beef. Back up to level 28. Love to see it. Everybody's congregated. Oh? I don't know what I just witnessed. Thank you, man. Thank you. I clearly need to add some sort of apartment complex right here. So the villagers can figure things out. But I'll work on the village more later. It's set up fine enough for now. You know, I'm getting XP. I got good trades. I got a mending villager. What more could I really ask for? Looks at camera. Looks at non-existent camera. What more could I ask for? Oh, I pressed the button too many times. Good grief. Alright. Leather. Villager trades up here, I guess. This can go down here. 52 emeralds. That's freaking fantastic. Let's... Okay, let's sleep, and let's see about going mining in the nether. Let's just see if we can get down to the depth that we need. But first, let's grab some mending books. We're going to do mending books, then we're going to go to the nether and see what's up. Which means I need to grab my dynamite. I don't think I've got any gunpowder up here. I could be wrong, though. Need my TNT. I need my gunpowder. I'll probably need to go mining for sand a little bit, which means I need a new shovel. I do have some, but not a lot. I'm gonna grab our dynamite. Okay, let's fix up this oh, forgot that happened. I think a zombie dropped that. We want bows, we've got our arrows, we've got buckets. Pickaxes in this order. An axe. I don't think I want Silk Touch pick with me, so you're staying here. You're coming with me. The emeralds, I don't need them at the moment. I'll take my planks with me. What else? I need a shovel, so we will make another diamond shovel. Easy peasy. Whoops. Diamond shovel. Making sure I don't have any sand up here. I have one piece. One piece. Don't, don't, don't. Don't, 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 don't. So I need to go grab some sand, it seems. Pardon me. Which is totally fine. Totally okay. I should have a flint and steel around here somewhere. Though I did die in the nether, I might not have picked that back up. And that is okay. It appears that might be the case. Okay, so I need a piece of flint. Did I smelt any iron up here? No, I forgot. I forgot to. That's not enough for an ingot. We need sand. We need all sorts of stuff. Any bad guys down here? I hear them above me. Any bad guys down here though? No. Oh, I spoke too soon. Take this. You're falling down as I speak. Oh. Perfect. One iron ingot. That's exactly what I need. Hopefully I don't need my armor to be like too intact, because I'm going to be underground, and ideally I don't run into anything that wants to destroy me. Oh, shoot. You know what? I was about to say I forgot books, but it really doesn't matter. I've got paper. Yeah, I've got paper. Shoop, shoop. I'm just gonna make a handful. Alright, so let's go buy let's go see about buying oh, whatchamacallit, some mending books. And I think this is gonna be the sand pit that I dig up. Now, normally I'm against destroying Minecraft's terrain like this, but I can just fill this part in with dirt and it really wouldn't look all that different. Which is what I'll do later. I'll beautify the location later. If you could even call that beautifying. Replacing the blocks that you take. Swapping them out with a different block. Just need a little bit more. The water might naturalize itself, we'll see. Nah, not quite. Unfortunate. Gonna get a lot. I'm just gonna do this whole patch. Either that or I need to go treasure hunting again. I'll be digging up plenty of sand in that case. Now, I know this is already enough sand for the amount of gunpowder that I have, but I'm gonna need it to make glass, and I'm gonna need it to make more dynamite in the future. So I'm just gathering what I think I'll need right now. Alright. I'll leave that as is. Gotta go buy some books, which means I did need my emeralds. I'm a fool. And I might not have enough for all the pieces that I want. I just want, at least, I want a pick in my armor, so that's 5. So I need 5 books, which I have. I think the trade is 18. I think the trade is 18 emeralds. I think. 18 emeralds and a book for mending, which isn't terrible, you know? I've seen worse. I've seen much, much worse. Just bring them all. As many books as I can. And if push comes to shove, I'll make a... I guess I can just make a crap ton of books, can't I? I totally can do that. Give me a sec. The librarian has a trade. The librarian has a trade of 4 books. For an emerald, which is it's pretty expensive, not gonna lie. But with the amount of material that I've got at the moment, it's not that big a deal. Just in case I need to make a trade of some sort, I do this. Stack of books. Bring in the emeralds. Had to use the sugarcane somehow. Actually throw this in the sugarcane farm. Where it should be. Did I also not add redstone to the rest of that either? Or is that just, again, unluckily not growing? Oh, I didn't. What the heck? I don't complete anything I do I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess it's not that important. It's literally, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. Let's go ahead and sleep. Or I guess a couple creepers on the way there and back wouldn't hurt. Though, we're not coming back because the portal's over here. I have what I need. The portal's this direction. I said this before, I'll say it again. I wish our librarian had a paper trade. It's just a lot easier. I think that's a trade that exists. But unfortunately, we did not get such a thing. We were not that lucky. That's still so many cows. Alright. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. I could have slept. Can I kick some dude out? Don't need to. Alright, where are the villagers? Villagers, where are you? There's the Fletcher. I didn't bring anything for him. You! I've got a bunch of books for you, but I want this first. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it was 18. 4. I need one more, so 5 books. And then I might as well just sell the rest of these. As many as I can. As many as he'll allow. There's not really another trade for me. So we got our mending books. What we'll do is I've got a crafting table here. Whoops. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We'll leave them outside his house for now, because I don't need to carry them with me. I'm gonna make as much dynamite as I can. 41 pieces of dynamite. It seems like a lot, but I don't think it really is. Leave this here as well to clear out the inventory. Leave that there. I'm gonna buy just a bit more food. Is the farmer around? Is he at his farm? Always working. Always working. What a guy. Okay. And the really smart thing to do would be to bring my potion of fire resistance, but I'm not going to do that because I don't feel like running back. I will just be careful. Smile. Our nether portal spawn is it's not all that interesting. I can't lie. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go down from here. We are at 103. We are really high up. So we got a ways to go in terms of getting down to where we need to be. So it's gonna be this for a little bit. big spiral staircase down. My pickaxe is literally too effective. Good grief. Let's dig straight down. I gotta tap pretty much for each block. If I hold it for too long, it'll do that. Good grief. Too effective. Pickaxe too strong. We can watch the Y level go down. Some quartz. I'll leave that for when I have mending. I could dig a diagonal staircase, but I don't feel like it. Oh! Should have seen something like this coming, shouldn't I have? Okay. Interesting. Interesting development. Well, we've got blocks to build with, so let's put them to good use. I didn't like being that high up anyways. I like my spawn anyways. This makes things simple. Kinda. In a way. I guess I could have brought gravel. Could have brought myself some gravel. I don't know why I'm grabbing more of this. I'm gonna have plenty of it here in a minute. Let's make our way to the tippy top of this thing. That's good enough. Owie. Hi, pigment. Alright, so now get to build up a little bit. Just a little bit. Building up. Oh, okay, I double jumped. Genius of me. Wow, would you look at that? That's perfect. What an estimation. What a calculation. Alright, that's good enough for now. And then... I mean... here's as good a place as any, as far as I'm aware. I mean, I could probably choose a bigger landmass, I guess. But I don't really have a great option. I do want the gravel, now that I'm down here. Some amount of gravel. I could blow this up, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna play it a little safer than that. A little more safe. I hear the lava bubbling underneath me, and that's not very thrilling. Okay. Stack of gravel. That will be sufficient. It has to be sufficient for now. We can head this way, and this seems to be about as low as we can go. It's easy enough to remember. And we'll just dig into this wall here. This is the spot. Now we go down. Keep an eye on my pickaxe durability. You get the magma block layer, and then it should be below this. Just don't burn yourself. I don't know the exact block that we want to be mining in. We just need to be low enough, and we are, I think. Oh. We're gonna go, I think we're gonna go to 16. Just to be positive. Can't tell what's going on there, if I can place a block there or not. Appears not, so that's great. Love that. I have no idea how big the landmass I chose is, so I could just be screwing myself over. You know? You know how it is. You know how it is. I should just go straight down. Which means I can do something like that. And like that. And then like that. And we can do that process again. If I need to. That's enough overhead for me. Bumping my head all the way up. Whatever. Down to 16. I think. That does not bode well. The amount of lava that I've already encountered does not bode well for me. Gotta keep going down. Oh, hell nah. Do I need to pick a different spot to dig down? Probably. It's annoying. I need a bigger landmass, gosh dang it, to dig around in. The thing is, screw it, I'm gonna set off some dynamite down here. I got one piece. One piece. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's be very careful with what we're doing. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. What happened? There we go, that's what I wanted to select. Okay. See what that does. Probably absolutely ruin whatever plans I had. There's probably just a bad spot to be mining, unfortunately. Yeah, this sucks. What if I went this way? Actually, what if I... Yeah, what if I went this way? Boo. What if I went this way? Is this the method? Is this all I have to do? There's lava everywhere, isn't there? Okay, this seems feasible. This direction seems feasible. What if there's stuff underneath the lava and I just can't see it because the lava's flowing? What if... I'm not at 16 anymore. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up. Pause. We have the technology. It's time to learn at what level is best for mining. Um, what level is best for mining nether? Ancient debris. Ancient debris level. It generates between 8 and 119, but that's the absolute best Y level to mine for is Y equals 15. Okay, so I was close. Just gotta continue this direction just a little bit. Had the right idea. Okay, so we'll just do 16 like we planned. And then we'll just be blowing stuff up, see if we get anything. Oh, hell no. Apparently we're getting nothing. Apparently the game has other plans. Brother. I bet if I go this way too, it's the same thing. I'm just surrounded. Appears to be the case. Boo! I've used 3 pieces of dynamite. My precious dynamite. Boo! Okay, what if I do this instead? You're telling me I wasn't like far enough to whatever. I wasn't far enough into a landmass. Oh hell no. Get out of here. Alright, let's try again. We're pretty low. Just gotta make it past the magma layer again. See, that's what we want. We want to see some solid blocks like that. Hello, am I? Just a little further. I just need enough for a pick. That's all I really. That's my goal. My real goal. The baseline. Okay. dig just a little bit, and then see about blowing stuff up. Hey, no lava that time. Let's go. And then we want to keep our level like 16, and then do something like this. My inventory full? Of course it is. Just freaking fantastic. I don't want to dig into that though. Not really. Okay, so I gotta change directions already. Of course. Of course I do, because this stuff is not going to break like I would like it to. Though it appears I might not have much of a choice in that either. Oh, Struggle Town. Struggle Bus. Lava! Ooh! Now that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Keep going. It's not going anywhere. Plus I gotta clear out my inventory somehow. I'm not, obviously, I don't think anybody's a huge fan of netherrack as their, like, favorite block. I do want to have some of it, but the more I keep blowing up, the more I feel like I'm just wasting a resource that... I always feel this way with any block that is finite. Technically this stuff is finite. Technically, it's also infinite, but there's like no way to generate it, basically. If a block can't be generated, I'll throw my shield away too. High key. Awesome. Buckets. There we go. If a block can't be generated, I feel like anytime I just let them disappear, it feels like I just wasted the resource for whatever reason. Alright, we're gonna do a big boom. we're gonna set up a few bits of dynamite to go off at once. So we're gonna just dig through here. No idea how many blocks we've done, but we'll do like every 5. So let's start back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll do like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or something. 6 or 7 blocks. Oh, gas nearby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully they ignite each other. I feel like they might not. Hold on. Whatever, we'll just do this instead. Oop, lava from the ceiling. Nope, from the floor. Wait for the lava to clear up. Could be nether or ancient debris there. Could be. There's not. Drat. Come on, give me a couple more pieces. I know you want to. I know you want to, game. Give it to me. You should have checked the ceiling as well. this is how you Minecraft. Yeah, back. I feel like that was a lot of experience. What the hell? Though that was, I guess, a lot of quartz. Does mining stuff like that give better experience? What the hell? Is that something that I never knew? I literally just need, I think I need one more ancient debris. From what I've seen. And there's lava above me, that's great. Pretty sure I need one more ancient debris for, rather take the gold nuggets, thank you. One tool. That's all I need. Okay. Okay. Brother. Bring me the ancient debris. Whoops. Ares! Bring me the ancient debris, and my life is yours. Well now, this is a bunch of bullpatoot, if I do say so myself. And I do say so. What the heck? I might as well just repair my pickaxe a little bit and mine at this rate. I thought this would be a little more thrilling. We found 2 pieces and 1 with just mining with our pick on accident. Brother. Boom. Oh, and the gravel. Boo. Boo. What if I just go crazy, go stupid? Huh? Then what? Then bad things happen. That's what. Ooh! Not at all the block that I wanted to place. Then okay, there we go. Alright. Nothing. That's not far back. That's not far enough back. Run! Yay! Alright. More. Bring me more. More. More like that. Yes! This one's not going to be a very big explosion. There's too many hard blocks. Oh, I have not heard that sound before. That's okay. Hell no, I'm not going that way. Oh, the cavern's big enough to start spawning things. That's great. That's just lovely. We're gonna use all of our dynamite because I work so hard to use it. I make it, you know. Work so hard to make it. I will start collecting the stuff that I see though. So let's grab this real quick. Excuse me. It's just the one. How lonely. Okay. Make sure not to lose it. Yeah. Literally haven't found anything else over here, so screw it. Right here. Oh, right here. If the dynamite hits the pigmen, do they get pissed at me? Because I feel like that's just rough, you know. That could be dangerous. Nothing. Just lava. Just a bunch of stupid lava. I should probably be moving in just one direction instead. The lava's bringing some light though, so that's nice. Though on the other hand, I don't think it really matters where I start mining. They're just scattered. They're just scattered around. Let's see how... Ooh, okay, we're down here. Oh, they are mad. I should have known better. Oy. Okay, hopefully that was the only two. Where did I just blow up? Was it here? This shit's hard as rocks. Literally. Alright, yeah, that's why you stick to the nether rack. I don't know why I did that. There we go. I got 2 more pieces. Fingers crossed. Come on now. And we'll just go here. Go, yeah. Don't think it matters much. Well, gosh darn it. Not entirely unsuccessful. However, we do have enough for a pickaxe. Which I'm going to make immediately. And then I think that'll be it for the session. We finished our farms. Our farms. I keep saying our. Ooh, that's really lucky. Is there a third piece? No. That would have been 2 pieces of netherite. Well, now I feel like I've got to go back down. But I don't really have a pickaxe to work with. Dang it. Alright. At least the next bit will come sooner rather than later. The next piece of netherite will come sooner rather than later. Back off, little pig. And this is easy to remember. It's just one big staircase down. Oh, am I being chased? No. Good. Oh, I got like 100 jumps to go through. There's a bunch of pigmen here too. Zombie pigmen. Man. Where are you even going? What's your goal here? Just climb the staircase, same as you. Move. Alright. There we go. We did it! We did it! We freaking did it. We got ourselves enough ancient debris for a nice pickaxe. Now I can't remember if I'm gonna need to re-enchant my pick or not. We're about to find out, because I really like the enchantments on my diamond pickaxe. And honestly, it might be better to hold off on making a netherite pick. If I'm gonna lose the enchantments. I'd rather just put mending on this thing and mine with it from here on out. You know? I'm gonna drop off all this netherrack. Maybe I'll make the next mob spawner out of this stuff. It wouldn't be bad. Nice dark theme. Oh my gosh. Look at it all. So much. Anyways. Gold. I should have been smelting this a minute ago. Should have been smelting this a minute ago. Though I just realized we don't have a blacksmith's table. But we can make one, right? It's not going to be under redstone. It's going to be under this, I think. Bruh. Haven't had that happen in a minute. I guess I can get some nuggets this way. That's only 3. I need 1 more ingot. We've got coal. Ow. There we go. And then we actually need to smelt the ancient debris, of course. That was dumb of me. I should have put it. I should have put those in at least one of the furnaces. Okay, well, while that smelts, we need to make a smithing table. So we need 2 iron ingots, of course. Means we need to smelt even more because I took all my iron down to the other building site. That's alright. And I left the mending books. Gosh dang it. That's alright. That is a-okay. Let's go let's go get our mending books. And you know what? We're gonna make it expeditious. I was holding on to these, but I don't care. We're teleporting. We're moving as fast as we can. Nearly landed on my dog. Oops, too far. I need at least one. I'll take them all back now. Emeralds, whatever, that can stay here. Those can stay here. And now we walk back. I just can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. And while I'm down here, I can grab the iron that I need. I'll take half of it, bring it up up top. This farm location is very crowded, but that's all right. I'm cool with that. Has this not been? I guess that's just not grown yet. That's okay. This has been going like crazy. Well, no, I dropped off a bunch of stuff in there too. I don't know. I'm very happy with my builds so far. That chicken will get dispensed eventually. I need like half the iron that I have down here. There we go. So I've got some up here, up at the other location and down here as well. I've got plenty, but it's just not smelted. I want some iron ready to go up here, you know? So I'm not in this situation again. Situation. Ooh. I'm gonna make another ingot. I'm thrilled, if you couldn't tell. I don't know if I have any wood up here, so I might have to chop a tree. I think I literally took all that down there as well. Block of bamboo. Hell yeah. Okay, well. Sorry, tree. You're donezo. Okay. Smithing table. Like so. Yes, sir. That can go right here. Grab the rest of our gold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Toss that in there. Why'd I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought I had. Oop. There. Jeez Louise. Ugh, I'm sporadic. That can go in there for now. So much netherrack. Low key 1 block of bamboo, so I can toss the basalt in there. Mending books. Toss them. I just need the 1 though for the moment. 1 granite. Toss the gravel in. fletching table. Technically regeneratable. Whatever. Yes, let's go. And then I'm pretty sure this is the recipe. Oh, hell yeah. And then you can do this. How make? Is it like this? No. How make? Does it need to be unenchanted? I do have an unenchanted pickaxe in here. If that's the case. It's one of these. Is it not? Or do you just have to... How do you use this? I could have sworn... Unless it's like an upgrade template. Netherite ingot. Netherite. That doesn't have anything in there. You can't use the red. How the frick? Am I? I'm literally just dumb. I've made netherite gear before. I swear. You do need an upgrade template. How do you make one though? Can I not make one? What is... It's... It'll come to me. A netherite upgrade. It is consumed when used, but can be duplicated using an existing template, netherrack, and diamonds. Obtaining. And Bastion remains. Boo. Alright, I'm literally stupid. Never mind. That's awkward. Anyways, joke's on me, haha, but netherite pick? Not today. Wow, I can't believe I just did that to myself. I was so excited. Now I look like an idiot. Don't I have egg on my face? This is functional. We did do this. We do have mending available to us. Um, the rail farms are finished. I did not add a roof. I'll update this some other time and go over it at the top of next session. But yeah, that's it for this one. That was pretty successful. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good morning, noon, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are. Take care, and until next time, later.